Hello guys, you're all welcome to my channel. My name is Joy. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to draft a basic skirt pattern for a straight skirt, a pencil skirt, and an A-line skirt. So we're doing all the three of them for the front and the back. So if I'm going to make a skirt, a mermaid skirt, I'll be using the pencil skirt. So I'll just trace out the pencil skirt from this basic pattern set. Basic skirt pattern set. If I'm going to make a mermaid skirt, I'll just trace out the pencil skirt and then extend it to my desired length. If I'm going to make a very long skirt that will stop at maybe my ankle, and I want it to be a pencil skirt, I'll also trace out the basic pencil skirt. If I'm going to make an A-line skirt of whatever length, I'll just trace this one out and cut on my fabric. So no matter the skirt variation that you want to make, your basic skirt pattern block is very important. It is the foundation for every other skirt patterns or every other skirt variation. So the measurement I'll be needing are the waist circumference measurement, the hip circumference measurement, the measurement from the waist to the hip, the measurement from the waist to the knee, and the measurement from the waist to the hem line of your skirt. So those are the measurements that we'll be needing. So let's go straight into the pattern drafting. So I'll be using here as my starting point. This is my starting point. This is where I'll mark my waist measurement. The next thing I'll be measuring is my waist to hip. And my waist to hip is 9 inches. You should measure that on your client. And my waist to knee is 21 inches. And the full length of the skirt I'll be making in this video is 25 inches. That's the full length of the skirt. It's going to be a short skirt, just a little below the knee. So I'll just mark out the same measurement so I can have a straight line. So this is my hip line, waistline, knee line, and my hem line. So on the waistline, I'll impute my waist circumference measurement divided by 4. My waist circumference is 32. 32 divided by 4 is 8 inches. I won't be fixing any darts in my front skirt. There will be darts at the front, but there will be a dart at the back. So that's 8 inches. And my hip is 40. 40 divided by 10 is divided by 4 is 10. 40 divided by 4 is 10. Now I'll be starting with the straight skirt pattern. So whatever I have on the hip line, I'll also impute it on the knee and the hem line of my skirt. So I'll mark 10 here and 10 at this point too. So I'll connect all the lines to form the side seam of my skirt. So this is my straight skirt pattern for the front. Now feel free to add your seam allowance if you want, but I won't be doing that. So I am done with the straight skirt. So let me just write it. This is a straight skirt. So the black is for the straight skirt. Now let's move on to the back. here. Okay, so for the back, I'm going to start by marking all my vertical measurements. That's from the waist down to the hemline of my skirt. I have 9 inches here. I have 20. I'll be leaving here as the hemline of my skirt. So I'll just square out this line to form my hip line, and this is my knee line. Okay, so I'll be stepping on the waistline for this back. I'll be stepping in by ½ inch. Now this is to help my zipper to sit firmly, so there won't be any issue with my zip. Then on the hip line, I'll go up by 3 inches. Then I'll connect. This is like a kind of contouring to remove any excess around this area so that your zip can sit properly. Then I'll mark my waist circumference measurement divided by 4. That's 8 inches plus 1 inch dart intake. 1 inch. So that's where we are here for the back. Then I'll also, on the hip line, I'll mark my hip circumference measurement divided by 4, which is 10 plus ½ inch. You know the back has a butt, so we have to consider the butt. Now this is 10.5. I'll also mark 10.5 at the knee line and the hem line of my skirt. The knee line and the hem line, 10.5. So I have all the points that I need. I'll just connect them now. Remember, we are still on the straight skirt. We are still on the straight skirt, so we're drafting the back. Okay, so this is what I have now for the back. Let me just write it back. This is the hip line, the waistline, the knee line, and the hem line. So this is for the straight skirt. Okay, so the next thing I'll do is to impute my dart. To get my dart, I'll just divide my waist by, so whatever I have here divided by 2. I have 9 inches, that's 4.5. Then I'll step down by 6 inches. 6 inches. That's where my dart will stop. I'll just draw a straight line to meet that 6 inches mark. Then my dart is 1 inch. So I'll just divide 1 by 2, which is half on either sides. ½ inch, ½ inch. Then I'll connect like this to form my back darts. If you want your darts to be longer than 6 inches, it all depends on the distance between your waist to hip. Some persons, theirs is even more than 9. Mine is 11 inches. So what I do is from my hip line, I just go up by 3 inches. So this is our back skirt, straight skirt. So I'll just draw my grain line. Let me step in by 5 inches to draw my grain line for my back skirt. Now remember what the grain line is used for: to align our pattern properly on our fabric, so that if your plan is to cut on the straight grain, at the end of the day you will not have something that is stretchy or something that is unbiased. This is the grain line for my back skirt. So this is my straight skirt pattern for the back, and here is my straight skirt pattern for the front. Okay, let me also draw the grain line. I'll just do 5 inches. There is actually no measurement for the grain line. Just get as many points as you can and then draw a straight line. So when you are placing your pattern, when you are about to cut, you ensure that the grain line is well arranged. If you do not know how to if you don't know how to arrange your pattern considering the grain line on your fabric, I have a video on that in my channel. I'll drop a link in the description box so that you can go and watch it, so that you know how to properly place your pattern on your fabric before cutting. So this is my straight skirt. The next I'll be doing is the A-line skirt. The pencil skirt. Let me go with the pencil skirt first. So for the pencil skirt, from the hem line of my skirt, I will go in by 2 inches. 2 inches from the hem line along the side of the skirt, the side length, the side seam of the side length. Okay, along the side of the skirt, I'll step in by 2 inches, then connect to my hip line. Connect to my hip line like this. So this is my A-line skirt right now. I don't know how I'm saying A-line. This is my pencil skirt actually. Pencil skirt. Okay, so if you observe, you notice that it's tapered towards the hem line. This is my pencil skirt. So if I need to make a pencil skirt using this pattern, all I'll do is to just trace it out using my tracing wheel on a fresh pattern paper. Then I'll make my pencil skirt. So for the back, now remember this is my side seam and this is my center back, CB. Let me just write SB so that there's no confusion. So this is my side seam. The 2 inches will be divided into 2 for the back. I'll take one on this side. I'll take one on the side back and one from the center back. Okay, let me change my color so that there won't be any confusion. So I'll do the same thing I did in the front. I'll just connect to my hip line. Okay, so the blue marker is for the pencil skirt. I'll do the same thing on the center back, connect to my hip line. So this is my pencil skirt. Pencil skirt. Okay, very easy. I'll just change this black to blue so that it can be well highlighted. Oh, let's change to another color. Okay, here's my pencil skirt. So the last skirt pattern that we'll be looking at is the A-line skirt. An A-line skirt has the A shape. So from this part here, on the hem line of my straight skirt, I'll go out by as much as I want, depending on the spread that I want. You can do 3, you can do 5. It all depends on the amount of spread you want. So I'll be doing, let's say 4 inches is good for me. I'll do 4 inches. Okay, so that is it. Then I'll also connect to my hip line the same way. I'm just repeating the same process. So you can drag this pattern, your skirt pattern template for your pencil skirt, your straight skirt, and your A-line skirt. Now this will be your master pattern. Anytime you want to make a skirt or any of the skirts, you can just come with your fresh pattern paper, trace out the one that you need, and then cut on your fabric. So this is my A-line skirt right now. Now one more thing that we need to do is the hem line. If I leave it like this, it's going to be pointed, and I don't want that. So I want it to be a little bit rounded. What I'll do is I'll take the measurement from my hip line here to my hem line. I'll take the measurement from my hip line here to my hem line. Then I'll pivot the measurement, meaning I'll transfer it from this straight skirt to this one. That's a measurement, okay? Or you can just do 1 inch, 3/4 or ½ inch, depending on how long your skirt is. I think this is about 3/4 inch. So this is it. This is my A-line skirt. The hem line is now rounded. Okay? So let's go to the back. Now for the back, I'll also do the same thing. I think I extended it by 4 inches. I'll also extend by 4 inches on the side back, remember? On the side back, not the center back, the side back. Okay? So I'll connect to my hip line the same way I did at the front. I'm just repeating the same process. And then pivot this line on my straight skirt. I'll pivot it to this green line now for my A-line skirt. Then use my the curved part of my ruler or curved ruler to connect to form the side seam. So this is what it looks like. This is my A-line skirt. So these are the basic skirt patterns that we can make by ourselves. This is quite easy. All you need is your measurement and your pattern paper, of course. So I'm going to cut out a pattern. I'll just cut out along the A-line skirt. Okay. Okay, I'll just leave it like this in case I decide to make a straight skirt. Everything is intact. So there's one more thing that I need to do on the front. I'll just step down by half an inch towards the center front. This is center front. I'll just step down by half an inch. Now this is optional. If you are fixing a band, please do not do this. You can do half, you can do 3/4, then connect to the side. Connect to the side. Like this. If you're fixing a band, remember, you don't need to do this. So if I'm not using this pattern right now, I'll just leave it like this. But anytime I want to make any of these skirts, I'll just trace out the particular skirt that I want to make for myself. We have come to the end of today's tutorial. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and click on the notification bell so you get notified when I post a new video. Thank you. If you have any question, drop it in the comment section. I'll be there to answer all your questions. Do have a lovely day. Bye.